No way!
Escorted.
No way! No way! No way!
The second they started, I was like,
Oh, tree! Oh, tree!
Round of applause. All right. People back here for the rally. We're going to get our cameras set up, facing this way. We need y'all back here with signs. We're still going. Huh? Yes, we'll be on TV. You can stand in the front and look cute. So I think we'll get everybody here. We'll get the crew set up. We'll do a round of chants or two, and then we'll go. All right. We're going to get everybody assembled. We're going to get our friends ready. We're going to do a few more chants together, and then we got about 4 or 5 speakers. After our 4 or 5 speakers, you want to go inside and get registered if you're going to speak. Gary or somebody is going to get some of the cards and bring them out. We've got pins so you can get registered. If you don't want to speak, you can still come into City Council and support us with your shirts and your signs and whatnot. And after the first 4 speakers speak, if you feel moved, then you can come up to the podium and say a few words yourself. Some of our friends in the media may want to do some one-on-one interviews if you feel prepared to do that. About 30 minutes here, and then get on into City Hall. Does that sound good? What's up?
and we're going to frame it.
Yeah, we definitely want to tighten it. We can move this forward if we need to.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right. Just gonna take it about 3 feet forward. Is that gonna be okay? That's fine.
Yeah.
Try both. See. All right. So, do we prefer? You can turn it off and just do it like this. Yeah. With the mic. All right. Turn it up a little bit more, I think. All right, a little bit louder there. Is that pretty good right there? Yeah? All right. So are we ready to go? We all set up? Everything's good? All right. All right, we're going to do a couple more chants for the cameras, and then we'll get it going, all right? I'm going to just stand back over. All right, are we ready? Yeah! How about a cheer for the City Hall in there? Make them hear us. All right. What are we going to tell them? No Skybox.
No way!
No Skybox.
No way!
No Skybox.
No way!
No Skybox.
No way!
Hey, hey.
Ho ho!
Skybox data has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho.
Skybox data has got to go. Hey hey!
Ho, ho.
Skybox data has got to go.
Hey, hey. Ho, ho.
Skybox data has got to go.
Hey, hey.
Ho ho! Skybox data has got to go.
Whose streets?
Our street!
Whose streets?
Our street!
Whose streets?
Our street!
Whose streets?
Our street!
No Skybox?
No way!
No Skybox?
No way!
No Skybox?
No way!
No Skybox?
No way!
One last time! Hooray! Fabulous. Switching hats. All right. Testing. Good. Good volume. All right. Good evening, everybody. My name is Adrian Shelley. I'm the Texas Director of Public Citizen, and I'm a Williamson County resident. I want to thank our hosts tonight, Public Citizen, Protect Round Rock, and our excellent group of volunteers here, including the Coastal Watch Association, YDSA, PSL, and the Williamson County League of Women Voters. Public Citizen's mission is to be the voice of the people in the halls of power. We have come here today to Round Rock City Council to send a clear message to our leaders. No Skybox Data Center. There's already 8 data centers in Round Rock, and that's enough. Skybox is the first one that's being proposed in a residential neighborhood. Data centers do not belong near homes, period. Across Texas right now, we're seeing communities just like Round Rock fighting back against data center projects. Their appetite for electricity and water is more than we can bear. Water is a precious resource here in Texas. Lakes are shrinking, wells are running dry. We can't take water away from our families and our farms and give it to these water-hungry AI data centers. In Texas right now, we are the epicenter of the green energy revolution. We've installed more wind, more solar, and more battery storage than any other state. Data centers and the ridiculous power demands from the AI industry threaten all of that. It's not sustainable. They want us to keep burning coal. They want to build new gas plants. They even want to explore expensive, unproven nuclear technologies, all in search of power. More, more, more. And once they build, they put in backup diesel generators, they put in electric substations, things that we do not want in our community here in Round Rock. Our energy bills are rising, 30% increase in energy bills in the last 5 years, with another 30% expected in the next 5 years. What do we want here in Round Rock? We want clean, affordable, reliable energy, and we want water for people, not for big tech. So we are about to go into City Hall and to say to our leadership, enough is enough. It is time to say no to data centers and to vote no on the Skybox Data Center. We're looking forward to telling them why. Next, we're going to hear from Gary Oldm, the founder of Protect Round Rock.
Thank you, Adrian. It's a slight correction. One of the founders of Protect Round Rock. This is genuinely a community-based grassroots organization. We grew up out of nothing. Thanksgiving weekend, we got wind of the Planning and Zoning Commission having approved the rezoning request from Skybox to rezone almost 30 acres along Old Settlers Boulevard, nestled amongst residential neighborhoods, for data center purposes. We started putting the word out on social media to inform the community, and on December 2nd, we put up a website, protectroundrock.org. December 4th was the City Council's first reading on this matter. 25 people came out with less than 48 hours notice. That's pretty remarkable on a school night or work night, and spoke out against this. And in a rare move, the City Council did not waive the second hearing. Their normal process is to waive the second hearing and go ahead and vote on the spot. They did not do that. Mayor Morgan said it's only the second time in 15 years that he's been on the council that the second reading has actually gone through. That's what we're here for tonight. I think the movement that's been built here in Round Rock over the past 2 months is really proof that when the citizens are informed about what's going on in their community, they get engaged and they get involved. An online petition went up in mid-December. Last I looked, we're at about 3,200 signatures on that petition. That's pretty remarkable. And it's really spiked in recent days. We've put the word out. When Skybox had a community information session, invitation only, interestingly, on January 8th. And during that presentation, they shared that their data center would be 40 megawatts in size in terms of grid power demand, 1 story, and about 150,000 square feet. At Tuesday's packet briefing, we heard from city staff that that's been amended. Now the building can be 60 feet tall, 60 feet tall, that's about 6 stories, 250,000 square feet, and use 75 megawatts of grid power. It's almost doubling in size, and again, with no notice to the citizenry other than what we've been able to put out. The communication about this has been minimal. The city keeps saying they've met legal requirements for public notice. Well, part of that public notice is putting up signs on the subject property advising of a public hearing. When I first looked in December, those signs were placed face down in the dirt. You could never see them, especially driving through an S-curve on Old Settlers at 45 or more miles an hour. But when you really want to engage with citizens, you can, and we have. You know, a single post on Reddit made this week has had over 22,000 views, and people care. People are engaged. Look at the people who've shown up for this. I think we'll have far more here to give testimony tonight. And this has been the work of a lot of volunteers who have really put in the hours, put in the work, put in the creativity with graphic artists, social media teams, block walkers. We've hit probably 2,000 or more homes. And when people know that there's a data center proposed for their community, they speak up, they stand up, and they speak out. Nobody wants us here. We have run into nobody that says, yeah, that's a good idea. The electrical demand and resulting grid electrical rates that we're all going to pay for. Yeah, Skybox has to pay to connect to the grid, but everybody here is paying for the increased cost to generate that additional demand and distribute that additional demand. Like I said, a lot of people came to the table here and got involved, and that's just amazing. Citizen engagement, citizen involvement, it's where it's at. We're expecting more from our elected officials than we're getting. We're not going to accept less. The Chamber of Commerce is done making decisions for the city, and governance by internet meme, which is what Round Rock likes to do, posting all kinds of cutesy memes on social media instead of informing people about what's really happening and what they need to have a say in. That's no longer acceptable. If our elected officials won't represent us, we will elect ones that will. We have more people that signed our petition than voted in the last city council election. About 40% more signatures on our petition. And I'll pretty much guarantee you that everybody signed that petition will vote in the next election. I'd like to thank everybody here, everybody who's not here, who's participated in any way. This is the people speaking up about what we want, what we need, and what we expect in our community. And I want to thank everybody for that. The citizens of Round Rock are what make this a city. Round Rock likes to say it's business friendly, and that's obviously true. I think the unspoken second half of that is business friendly but resident hostile. That needs to change, and I think that change has started. Thank you very much. Our next speaker, who's been another big help in making this happen, Giannis Jackson. Giannis?
Right, Gary.
Hi, I'm Giannis Jackson. I'm the president and chair of Young Democratic Socialists and leader of a couple other clubs there. But I'm here right now just as a regular high schooler, and I just want to make my position clear. I think a lot of people here have made the message pretty clear in that the data centers will be taking up electricity and hurting us in the near future. But I think I want to expand on something else here. First, I want to emphasize I'm not really the activist archetype, and sometimes I don't understand how I find myself at these things. But in something that I've always prioritized is protecting me, myself, and the people that I love, and I feel like it's important that we share this message. As high schoolers, I'm surrounded by me and my friends as we talk about our future, and we always hear about AI is taking our jobs, AI is taking our opportunities as artists, as people going to law, engineering, etc., coding. And I'm here to break down that message because no, AI is not taking your job. Billionaires are taking your job and they're telling us it's AI. 9% of jobs, only 9% of jobs jobs lost have been replaced by AI. That means 91% of jobs lost are because of a lapsing economy. And here's the thing, data centers are being built not because they're profitable, but because they're the only thing that billionaires have left to keep up their economy, which is trading at 30 times above value. The economy is hinging on AI speculation, and bets are being placed on these data centers. They're marketing it to us saying that there's some sort of utopia that we can look towards, wherein AI can replace our jobs and then they can give us some sort of universal basic income so that we can just survive off of nothing. And as our labor is being taken by an economy that is becoming increasingly K-shaped as they push us down to keep themselves afloat. AI is not progressing. Anyone who's used AI in the past year will know that AI is not getting better. And in fact, it's getting worse. And what they're saying is the more data centers they build, the more AI will progress. But it's not. It simply isn't. Or else our jobs would actually be replaced by AI, but it isn't. So here's the thing. Who will get hurt first? That'll be us. So what I'm saying is, stop lying to us. Stop lying to yourself and rip off this damn Band-Aid. End this K-shaped economy. You made this for yourself. Don't pull us into it.
All right, our last speaker is Jenny Merkels with Coastal Watch Association.
Hi friends, hi neighbors. Thank you all for coming out. My name is Jenny Merkels, and I am a resident here in Round Rock, Texas, and I have my family here. I've raised my family. We work, we live. Today I'm here at Methodist Church. Coastal Watch Association is a community-based organization on the coast of Texas, fighting against industry that has continued to encroach upon growing communities. These large, resource-intensive industries move into these fast-growing communities without adequate safeguards in place. And what we've learned throughout these years is once decisions are made without transparency, without meaningful oversight, and without community input, it's extremely difficult to reverse course. Industry is driven by profits. That's a fact. Not community benefit. They may come in, they may pretend like they love us, they may pretend like they want to be a good neighbor, but they don't live here. They don't work here, they don't play here, they don't pray here. And that makes a big difference, especially when they're putting a giant industrial building up near homes. And we know that industries use a tactic called greenwashing, or they plead ignorance. And once they get approval, they do not hold back. And Texas has little to no teeth in their regulation that they can do here. The consequences of approving water-intensive and energy-intensive development during times of these uncertainty, especially when communities are already facing water stress, we have seen what happens when industrial facilities are placed near neighborhoods. The noise kept up at night, the stress that comes with that, the emissions, the constant strain on public health. And our regulatory agencies fail to fully enforce protections because it's the fox watching the hen house. It's self-regulation. The lesson here is not just stop progress either. The lesson is measure twice, approve once, full transparency, require independent water analysis, install air monitors before, and not their air monitors, mind you. Do not allow for self-regulation. Data, we deserve safeguards. We deserve a voice before decisions are locked in. What the citizens of Round Rock are asking for today is not unreasonable. It is responsible governance. Finally, what is on the website now that the Round Rock has placed on there, the city of Round Rock, is false. I plead that you go back and you look at the correct information that is attached there. And also I want to say, for those who are making a decision from a place of faith, as a deaconess candidate for the United Methodist Church, we are called of a place for mercy and justice and care. We must be stewards of the earth. We are called to care for all of creation. It is not ours to exploit or to use, and everything is called good. But most importantly, we are called to stand up for our neighbors who can and will be impacted by the air pollution created by these industrial facilities and the water that is drained out for greed. I have a call to action for everybody. Go in, talk to your city council members, tell them how you feel, how you want to protect your neighbors, how you want to protect your community, and don't stop. Thank you.
Well said. Well said. One more time for all of our speakers. All right. Do we have any specific questions? Anybody we want to hear from again? Anybody want to do any one-on-ones or anything? We did it. We got you everything you needed. All right. We got about maybe 3 to 4 more minutes. Is there anybody else who wants to speak? All right, come on up. Gary is going to start handing out cards, so you can get registered now. And when we are done here, we can drop our instruments and posters and things in the canvas thing there.
And on the speaker cards, the agenda item is G as in golf 2, and you want to speak in the public hearing as opposed to citizen communication.
Okay. Hi there, my name is Lisa Torres and I work for a commercial real estate company here. And just for the record, I'm here on behalf of myself as an individual, not for my company, just so we establish that. But I've worked here my whole life. I've played soccer and softball at Old Settlers Park for 14 years growing up, so I'm very familiar with the area. I knew Hopewell before it was the 9th grade center. Like, I've been here my whole life. And so knowing that this is what they're going to do in our neighborhoods with our neighbors is very disconcerting. And it's from somebody in the real estate field, just so we're aware. Like they'd said before, once they have the approval, they can go in and amend any of those documents without talking to anybody. And the other thing I just want to mention